In a world where 7 people will play a game like never before. Will they survive? Audio Dungeon.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Audio Dungeon. I'm your host, Tony Hansen, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew, Rob Spataro, Dan Isgrove, Damian Scrow, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, Tom Kokoza, and so much more. Guys, how you guys are doing this fine week?
Yeah, we're ready.
That's right.
The pressure of what we're gonna do tonight has slowly been building over the course of the day. So I was doing all right, I guess, until I want to say around like 3:30 this afternoon, and then the nerves started kicking in.
And then it all sunk in. Guys, just want to announce our Gleam winner before we get started is Marlon Johnson, Polk City, USA.
Hey,
All right.
Congratulations. Marlon is someone we talk to constantly in the chat here. And Polk City, isn't Polk City High Al Bundy? Is he from Polk City?
Polk City High.
Polk
High.
Polk High.
4 touchdowns in one game.
That's right. David knows Al Bundy's record. So guys, join Dungeon Dwellers, our Facebook group. If you just get into the show, this is Dungeons & Dragons, normally with audio and visual effects. Today, as many days, the audio effects will be with my mouth. And the visual effects will be in the form of a picture to the left of the screen. So guys, the party is split into 3 different ways, so we'll have different pictures up to let you know about where everybody is, and it'll kind of help you keep track a little bit of where they're going. So it's going to be very interesting today. The party is in a very tight spot, and again in three different areas of the world. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I just want to say a quick shout out and thank you to our sponsors: Fantasy Grounds, Nord Game, Norse Foundry, Master Monk, and Phoenix Studios. Thank you to the staff: Percival Fairweather, Todd Heaney, Justin Sarachik, Steve Keeley's out there, and Lee House. If you're hanging out with us right now, thank you so much for helping us out. Guys, I hope you're all happy, safe, and healthy during this pandemic, as we all do from Audio Dungeon. And thank you to our to everyone who's working very hard in healthcare and any kind of caregiving job. And we appreciate you, and we hope that the show can just be a small little light in that terrible darkness. So without further ado, let's get into the show. Let's do it. This is episode 4 of season 3, Crossroads. Okay, guys. So as I said before, there are 3 different groups going on, and what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna read out something for each different group, and everyone at home, you are gonna choose which group you're gonna hear from first. It's gonna be up to you. And just so you know, we have a couple people that have already given in stuff off the new, brand new website, theaudiodungeon.com, theaudiodungeon.com. If you go there, you can give enhancements to the characters. You can affect the story in a very specific way. It's really awesome, and we're adding things every single week. And we had a couple of submissions already in the form of enhancements given to Abyssia. One was given to Tom, which we'll announce later, and one was given to Sparky for Rob and Sparky. So definitely check that out. Either faster in the show on your computer, or between during the week. Between the shows, which is a great way to get into the show. And again, you'll see how involved you can get. It's really awesome. Here we go, guys. Finn, Hogar, Thistle, Jacques, and Master Lane. A storm looms overhead. Clouds with lightning the color purple roll violently overhead, as if in a rush to cover every inch of the sky. In the west, which seems worlds away, is a beam of purple light pouring into the sky. No doubt the source of the storm. You look around your immediate surroundings to a forest that looks to be once beautiful. For those of you who have seen it before, it's almost unrecognizable, only realized in the enormous, nearly dead giant tree hundreds of miles north in the distance. Now we're going to go to Botaurius, Abyssia, and Lump. You look around the cell with disbelief. What feels like a moment ago, you were saving the world. Now, you are anxious as you are held within the belly of the wizard city, state of Soulst, while the world dies. This room has 4 cells, separated by a middle walking area, and steps to each side of each cell, 2 going up and 2 going down. Lump begins to bang his head against the bars. Me no gladiator anymore. Me hate cages. Me miss Sparky. Across from you, a wizard with blue robe sits on the floor with arms wrapped around his knees. He has long hair and seems to look at you with a blank expression. Guys, we got 150 stars from Lauren, and we got 200 stars from Scott, who is already bribing me.
That didn't take long.
That didn't take long at all. Lauren Hicks, thanks for the 150 stars. That's awesome. Appreciate that. And
Thank you, guys.
we need to fade into a scene of Lump in his prison cell. We did. We faded it in. Just add a fade in. You see, your mind is the theater.
Theater of the
And so that's it. Now we're gonna go to Arky and Sparky. Guys, when I'm done, we're gonna do a vote for 1, 2, or 3. Just put in 1, 2, or 3 into the chat, and 1 is going to be Holgar and that group. The second group's gonna be the group that's in jail, Abyssia, Botaurius, and Lump, and the third group's gonna be Arky and Sparky. Arky, you are running through a forest in a giant iron suit with a gnome riding on the back. It's a lot easier than running with regular gnome legs, you think. You don't get anywhere near as tired. The sky is purple, but not raining rocks, so that's a plus. Sparky estimates if you keep running the leg thrusters on the suit once for 10 minutes every hour, you can get to the Red City in a week instead of a month. What am I doing, you wonder? What can I do? What should I do? At least we escaped the city without garnering too much attention for a walking gnomish contraption. You believe the shower of stones helped a bit. Sparky has been at work riding on your back with his hands inside the suit tinkering. You know, I think if I cross the electro-stabilizer with the first auxiliary wire, it could give a boost to the electric grid without blowing the whole suit. Of course, that means I would have to run a secondary conduit to the thrusters down the legs to keep the boosters from overpowering. Okay, don't mind me. I'm gonna keep working. So that is all 3 groups. Guys, do you want to hear from group 1, 2, or 3? Put it in the chat right now, and that's the group we are going to start with.
Run, Arky, run!
So we got 195 stars from Tim Shanks. Just saying hello. How's it going, man?
Hi,
Awesome.
Tim.
Guys, you'll see the options are up there. There's no 4th option. Don't choose that one. That means that 4th option is turn your phone off.
4th option is Brooke's mom shows up.
Yeah, no, don't say that. Everyone will choose that. Everyone will choose that. We got a couple of 3s. We got a couple of 1s. We got 2 2s. So far, it is split. Another 1. We're leading towards the first group. I'll give it another 5-10 seconds. Personal Fairweather goes, whoops, I added 4. 4! Wait, what is 4? We don't know! What happens?
Everybody goes.
Or his mom's GoPro.
Everyone goes to take a number 4.
If you
Okay,
don't know, you don't want to ask.
Yeah, right. A Z job. A Z on a Z job? You know what it is. You don't want what's up to Lee House? Howdy, friends. I've had a rough day, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope everyone's doing well. Lee, we appreciate you stopping to say hello. Hope you're doing good. 4 and 1. Pick 4. It's actually now it looks like 1 is the chosen one. We saw more 1s than anything else. So, guys, we are going into Holgar, Thistle, Finn, Jacques, and Master Lane. As I told you guys, Master Lane seems to be, you guys didn't really ever talk to him before in the quest. You keep hearing about him, and he was there when you guys were hurt. but he seems to just be out of it and in very low energy, and he seems like whatever he went through in that power well from the necromancer seemed to completely have wiped him out. And like time has passed because you saw the whole beard on Jacques, which he has. It looks like Vinny's quarantine beard, but like a real beard though.
I finally trimmed it. Nice.
No glue. No glue.
So you guys look around the forest. As I mentioned, you realize you're in the actually Elven city. You're not in the Elven city. You're in the Elven forest. So everyone looks to the screen. It's small here, but on the screen to your left, you'll see the world map, and all the way on the right side, below the desert, on the right side of the map, is where they are right now. I don't have a way to zoom for you. Oh wait, I do have a way to zoom. I can zoom out. I can do it. So check it out. It's this is not helpful though. So it's right there. It's on the right side, in the middle of the screen, below the desert, and that's where they are. I don't know if that helps. Probably doesn't.
No, it's not even showing.
Okay, so you guys know where you are. Master Lane sits down, obviously exhausted. Jacques does the same thing, obviously exhausted. You guys have just been through this whole thing, and you just realized what happened and what you did. So take it away, roleplay.
Well, we need to get back there, and we need to get back there like now. We need that rod, and we can't leave it with the Lich because I don't know what he's gonna do with it once he realizes it's there.
Yeah, we also have to get back there and figure out a way to stop this because we didn't. Jacques, I know you're, recovering from whatever it is that you went through and you were trapped in that place. You're the only person I know who can do something about this. I think you still have a collector's coin. And if you do, I think now's the time to use it. Like we have to figure out a way to fix this, or at least get everybody back together so we can figure out a way to fix it. It's yours, it's not ours. So, I don't want to tell you what to do, but I can't think of another time that we could use it, and I can't think of anything else to do. I can't get us back there. I can't get us back to the rod. I don't want to wait a day to try and memorize spells to figure out how to get us back there. I don't think Two Mage is free to teleport us anywhere because the Red City's probably where that beam is getting destroyed as we speak. What do you think?
I guess it depends on the wish. Do we have something to say that you think is going to work? Most of the sky is purple. Does that matter? Master Lane kind of shuffles around and he's like, I think that it may actually. The light in the sky. It's possible. I don't know what happened to the necromancer, what he's doing, but it's possible he may be so powerful that maybe it could affect something if the light of that coin is coming from the collector. If that's a real collector's coin. Yes, it's a real collector's coin. And I have one.
All right.
We need to either get everybody back together or us back to the rod or some combination of them both.
What I'm thinking is something to the effect of, I want everyone teleported safely to the platform near the portal that we just walked through, alive, with all of their gear, and a clear path to the rod shown to us. Something like that. That's what I'm thinking. We know we can't move the rod. Yeah. Now, yes. We know we can't move the rod. We don't know where everybody is. We don't know if they have their stuff. We hope that they're alive, but we don't know that. So that's what I'm thinking. That covers pretty much everything, gets us all back together, gets us where the rod is, and gets us another chance to shut this thing down.
What do you guys think? Olgar, Thistle?
We have to get back together with everyone, and we have to figure out a way to stop this. We can't leave the rod with the necromancer. I think we have to go back.
I definitely think we need to go back. I just don't know what to say. I don't want to screw this up because if we botch this, then we're really up a creek without a paddle.
I agree. No, I agree, but I have to tell you, I don't know. I'm trying to think. That to me, that what I'm saying kind of covers everything as best we can. We're not asking for too much. I don't think in this way. We're not asking him to shut the portal down. We're not asking him, the collector, to, undo all of this, or just do everything for us. We're just asking for him to move us from wherever we are in the world and where all our gear is and put us all in the same place. I'm hoping that that's something that's not too powerful for the coin to perform.
What if
I will tell you what. Here. Take the coin.
What? Oh, jeez. All right. I take it.
What, Finn, what if
All
we
right.
like simplify it a little bit and be like, maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know, I would like for everybody to be back together by the rod. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just feel like it's very wordy what you were coming up with.
I know. I'm trying to.
Okay, so
It's
I'm
too
going to give you guys a second. You can write down exactly what you want to say, and then I'll make you die anyway. But in the meantime, we're going to go to inside voice. We're going to head over to Brooke, Damien, and Lump. So Abyssia, Botaurius, and Lump. You guys are in the cell. You've been in there for about an hour so far, and you can roleplay. And oh, by the way, just to clarify for everyone at home, they're in a cell deep in the heart of Soulst, and within the fortress. And Soulst is a giant wizard state that's loyal to the Archmage, one of the ancients, one of the gods. And the entire city is basically magic is like their religion and their power, their inherent power. So people on the norm, they have a like a first level cantrips, first level spells, and the ones who train go higher than that. But like magic is very common in society, and people outside of it fear it or embrace it, whatever. So yeah, they're in the jail. Abyssia, Botaurius, and Lump. Go ahead.
Well, this is another fine mess we're in.
Fine, yes. Indeed. Did you guys notice the other prisoner across the way?
I did.
We have to get him to talk.
Me notice bars. No happy.
I know, Lump. Yes.
Lump
Don't worry.
banging his head against the bars.
Don't hurt yourself, my friend. Don't hurt yourself.
Don't
Stop
do
that.
that, Lump.
You can't wizard good if you don't have a good brain,
Me always wizard good.
I know. Just don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
He keeps doing that.
I try to get the wizard's attention from across the way.
Okay, so across the room is another cell. There's actually 4 cells in this room, but the cell across from you guys is a wizard that is wearing blue robes. He's sitting with like his arms wrapped around his knees on the floor, and he's got like long hair, like long brown hair. And he guy's been looking over you guys, sometimes blankly, not with much expression. What do you do, Abyssia?
I say, "Hey, you there? What's your name?"
He doesn't say anything.
Is there anything in the cell on the floor? Is there a rock or anything? Any kind of pebble?
Maybe they took his tongue.
Think about how often in real life you look for a rock on the floor, and how often in Dungeons and Dragons you look for a rock on the floor. Considerably higher, right?
Rocks are everywhere.
I know it's a good idea. It's just a funny thing. You look on the floor for a rock.
In the bottom of my shoe.
Roll a d20, and if you roll a 12 or above, there is a random rock on the floor.
Yay!
Dina says, "Hey, remember that time Abyssia killed that guy in the jail cell? Let's hope no one else does that to them." Derek Luxton says, "Wait, if you put a pocket dimension in, throwing an open bag of holding into the portal to still wipe everything within a region out." There's a whole thing when. Yeah, there is a whole thing if you put it mix the pocket portal, the bag of holding and the portable hole. Marlon Johnson says lump as many lumps now. Derek Luxon says force open a portal to the astral plane inside the portal. I always look for rocks. I am a rock collector, says Marlon Johnson. Yes.
Yes,
200 stars from Scott Weber. Lump needs to start singing Nobody Knows. Yes, sir. Nobody know the trouble I see. Nobody know but Keeper. Hey, I'm a bass.
Nice, Mom.
What's up, Bonnie? How's it going? So using a bag of holding into it might not be a good idea. So, okay, guys, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I didn't find the rock.
Hey, the lady's talking to you. Hey, guy, over there.
You do see that there's some life in him. Like he looks over to you, but he doesn't say anything. So he's moved from being almost catatonic to having some life, but it says nothing.
Do you see anything when I look at him with my eyes? Does anything like jump out at me or nothing
Oh.
special?
With your eyes?
Her special eyes.
With my
What
eyes.
do my special eyes see? Give me my special brand.
My special eye.
I
You
have great eyes.
you see an aura that immediately chimes to you as this person across from you has absorbed a massive amount of amber crystals.
What? You guys, Botaurius.
Yes.
Whatever that gentleman in that cell has done, it involved a lot of crystal. It was amber. He is powerful, from what I can tell.
Well,
Out of
That
out
is
of game. Oh, actually, no, I can't say this. Somebody do it.
I wonder if he's here to spy on us, or if he's here on his own accord.
Scott Weber says Lump is a 20 strength. He could probably break down any door or bend bars. The question is, do you want him to break out? No, of course he wants to break out. Lump tries to break out, touches the bar. You see him move it, and the bar doesn't even budge a little bit. No vibration, no nothing. And actually, Brooke, and you on the bars, you can see that there is a magical enchantment on every single bar in the room.
Lump. Remember, Lump. We're in a magical city. Everything's magical here. We have to be careful.
Lump, no magic. Lump need to get to Sparky.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
So, I want to try to like telepathically speak to the wizard in the cell, to the guy in the cell with the amber crystals.
Okay, you try to use telepathy, and you speak. You feel like it's not working though. Immediately, feels dead.
Okay.
Magic feels
I keep
difficult.
talking. Okay. I have a plan, you guys, to get. I'm gonna attempt to do it for all of us, but if it doesn't work for all of us, I want to try to go ethereal so I can get through these bars, escape, and possibly find some help for us. What do you think about that?
I suppose it's a good idea as any.
I don't want to leave you, but I don't know what hope there is for us.
If you could ghost out of here, then go for it.
What are you saying? I mean, me wizard and know what you say, but maybe you explain for dwarf. So I
yes.
understand.
Yes,
Oh.
please explain for me.
For you, Botaurius. For you. I'm going to use my Earth Song, and I'm going to attempt to become ghost-like, Botaurius, so I can then slip through the bars. Hopefully that the spell doesn't affect me when I'm ethereal, and then I can escape out into the world,
What is escape?
I understand. Yes.
Of saying escape, Lump.
Oh yeah. Me escape all the time.
That's great, Lump. I'm happy that you're with us so you can help us escape. Okay.
Yeah. You do it and me escape.
Okay. I try one more time to contact the guy across the way, and I beg him to acknowledge us and to let us know if there's any way we can help him or we can help each other.
Say it. Don't do it third party.
Oh. You over there, wizard boy, man.
That's a good start.
No.
You there, boy?
You, boy, wizard boy, man. Man, person,
Boy
man,
down there.
woman, man.
What day is today?
Give me the largest turkey you can find.
You, Bob!
Merry Christmas, everyone!
Excuse me, sir. I implore you to speak to us and let us know if there's any way that we can help you or we can help each other get out of this mess. I see that you're glowing with an aura that is not found around here or anywhere as strong as you have, for that matter. Can you tell me what's happened to you? Can we help you?
He kind of like sits up for the first time. He moves his arms. Let me just say that like you don't really know much about me, and maybe like you can tell that I have like some kind of like glowing thing around me. But let me just tell you that like, you know, I might be the smartest wizard you ever meet, and all this time I have not been able to get out of these cells, and like my own brain, which is amazing, is in my own head to help me at full capacity, and it's not been very helpful. So I'm glad you like can see like the glowiness around me, but like it's like no good. So okay, just want to let you know that.
Tony, I love you and hate you right
What do you mean?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
I love
This is a character.
I love it.
So out of game, this is a character that Vinny and Scro have known for a very long time. He's been in the quest for probably about 8 years.
Easily.
And
Yep.
easily 8 years.
I
yeah.
know him too.
Yeah, Rob knows too, sorry. And
do you
by the
mean
way,
it's
so
not-
after he's been with you guys don't know what obviously his story is, but he's actually been in the group with Taylor, with the Queen. So he's traveled with her, with Taylor. That's just some outside story knowledge.
Botaurius doesn't recognize him though, right? No, just...
No, in game, nobody knows him.
Okay. What's your name, wizard?
I'm like Raphael. Nice to meet you. Like, what's your name?
Hey, Raphael, how's it going? I'm Abyssia. When you say it's not good, what do you mean it's not good?
I was like, I don't like know like what to say here because like you know they're like listening to everything that we are saying right now. It's like why they put us together. They have like I believe there are 37 levels of dungeons, and they put us both in the same level because they want us to talk. Because they know I used to work with Frigg in the Elven Kingdom, and I'm sure you guys are like I could tell like from the Red City. So that's probably why they want us to talk together. So I don't really know how much I should say, but let's just say that there are way too many crystals inside my brain. And my brain was already at 100% intelligence genius status before, and now it's probably like 1,000 million times % genius status. So it's like really hard to deal with. I actually have to like, you know, calm myself down to have this conversation in one language.
Wow, that's interesting.
That is very interesting. I appreciate your strength in focusing for us right now.
Oh, thank you. You know, I
okay.
appreciate my strength and focus as well, you know? You know, the focus is really important for a wizard to have. And let me tell you, as a very powerful wizard, I can tell you that focus is probably one of the most important things that you ever can do. And there's not a lot of wizards who know that, but like the ones that do know that are the ones who are focusing.
You're
You hear that, Lump?
Yeah, Lump. You hear that? Focus. Question.
Well, me no
Raphael.
focus. I was focusing on escape.
That's good. That's a good focal point.
He goes over to the
Raphael,
bar and he goes, escape.
No!
Escape.
I go on and put my hands in front of his head. No, Lump. No. Take a break. Go look for a rock. I need a rock, Lump. Can you find one?
Me cast find rock. He looks up looking for rock. Okay, we're gonna hold you guys off for 1 second. We're gonna go over. Lauren Hicks goes fireball, Wizbro.
Yeah.
Derek wants to throw him into the portal. So Derek, there's no portal there. So this is a group that is in Soulst, in the dungeon. The weapons, armor, and items and things like that have been taken away from them. Tom, Dan, and Vin, the 2 NPCs, are out in the woods near the Elven realm, and now we're gonna go to Arky and Sparky. That are literally, if I had some run music, they would be like running, through the forest. But they have no horse.
Yeah.
But they're going really fast through the forest. Arky's on your back, just like with his hands inside the suit, just trying to fix things. And he says that whole thing to you that I said before. So he goes, so what's the plan? As you guys are running.
Well, my plan right now is that we run all the way to the Red City, and
so far, good plan.
Well, and then when we get there, we'll figure things out. I think.
Okay, so if I'm thinking, I have this cool soup up thing that I can do. It's called the Evan Monaz technique, and I believe I can put my hands inside of the suit and. What I can do is I can soup up the suit for a while, but we'll have to take a very long rest if we get to the Red City. But about 10 minutes, and every hour we'll be able to fly. It should speed us up.
Fly? You did it? Is it ready to go?
Yeah. I'll be getting shocked periodically, but it doesn't bother me too much.
All right. How do I start it?
I gotta start it.
All right.
If you feel my hand somewhere, just ignore it. Hold on.
Okay.
All of a sudden, you see this suit go, just powering it up, and Sparky's like, yeah! And you see the suit just getting all jolted, and an electrical field starts going around the suit. He goes, go ahead.
All right. I activate my spark jump ability.
Okay, you go to jump, and all of a sudden it goes into fly mode completely. And you shoot off like a rocket.
Whoa, Sparky, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's working. Let's just hope we don't explode. In fact, roll a d20, and if you roll a 1, you literally explode.
Oh no.
That's a weird thing for you to say, Sparky, but okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
No, you didn't.
No. Shut up. No.
I mean, of course not. I'm joking. I'm totally.
You really rolled a 1?
Yes, I rolled a 1.
Wow. Okay.
But
Here's an
that was
obvious
just a joke.
question. Here's an obvious question. Do you want to use a reroll or no?
Yes.
Oh God. No, I'm gonna
Reroll.
let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. See what happens.
I'm gonna see how this explosion thing goes.
No, I think this might work.
At the beginning-
Okay, reroll.
It's like when Iron Man in Iron Man 1 escapes the tunnel. The first time he uses the jump, the fucking suit just explodes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 4 on the reroll, so
Yeah.
that'll do.
That'll do, pig. Okay, so
That'll do. That'll.
so you see that the suit starts breaking down a little bit. You hear a lot of things that make you uncomfortable, and then all of a sudden it keeps going. So you're flying through the air. Here are the things that you see, Arky and Sparky. As you're flying, you see in the very far distance, you have a very high point of view. You can see a lot right now. As you're looking and flying, looking around, in the far distance to the east, you see the woods of the Elven Kingdom, very far. Not that far because you're not that far away from them. You see the tree in the middle, and the tree is just almost dead. Around the tree, you see some interesting lights, like an amber light glowing quickly, almost like fireflies from your distance, but they're big enough for you to see from your distance. You look, you also see the Soulst, the city of the Archmage, and you see that it's taken a lot of damage from the rain of rocks that no one knows where it came from. It's just a freak thing that no one knows how it happened, and can't figure it out. And you see that a lot of the city has been destroyed. Probably like 20% of the city has just been like rained on. I'm sure people obviously were killed on it. It's been, and a lot of these ships in the harbor, which are the queen ships in the harbor, the ally of the Archmage, have been sunk or half sunk or damaged. You see the walking tower is walking the northern path and making its way to the Red City. It's probably about 20% of the way there, and it's traveling pretty fast. And then finally, the Red City, you see, is engulfed at the heart of all this light. Don't forget, everywhere you look is purple light. The clouds are like this rolling, thunderous storm of like lightning, like that's purple and blue and such. And you see that beam is just shooting out. It's almost like it's like spewing into the sky and then becoming into the atmosphere. You see the masses of zombies and dark creatures, obviously very small to you, are just hoarding the walls and like kind of like World War Z style, crawling over the walls and going everywhere. You can't tell it's the state of the city besides that fact. But if you want to ask me one question, I'll give you one freebie answer on something. Go for it.
Do I think I can get to the Red City before the Walking Tower does?
Yes. You're traveling a lot faster. Even though you'll be stopping and going, you travel a lot faster than it does when you go.
I'm just worried by the time I get there anyway, it's going to be overrun. But okay, that was my question.
Okay. So Robert, we're going to leave you there. You're flying over. We're going to go back to Tom, Dan, and Vin, and Jacques and Marceline. So, Hogarth, Thistle, Finn, what do you guys want to do? What do you want to do, guys?
All right. We talked about it. I'm not going to overthink it. We've already overthought it too much. Let's go. We've already killed the world. How much worse can we make it?
Oh my God.
All right. I flip the coin and I say, I want all the Blackwater bandits, including Lump, Sparky, and Master Lane, teleported right now back to where the rod is, safely and with all of their gear.
Okay, and what do you do with the coin?
I flip it.
Flip the coin in the air?
For real. Yep.
I'll flip it. Flip the coin. Ching. Goes into the air. You see it all about to light up, and then you see it squashed by a purple light and it just falls on the floor and sits there. Jacques looks up. Oh no.
Yeah, we are not doing well, boyos.
Oh dear.
All right.
Maybe Jacques has to use it because Jacques acquired it. I don't know. I'm just thinking. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's worth a shot.
Jacques
I
picks up
don't
the
think
coin.
that's what the.
I wish that all the Blackwater bandits, including me and Master Lane, were all with the rod in the Necromancer's temple now. And he throws the coin. Lands on the ground. You see the same thing. Like it tries to light up. It's like choked, and then just falls on the ground.
Yes,
Oh,
we
no.
are. Not good.
Master Lane, Jacques,
Yes.
you guys were inside that purple light. Was there anything in there that you saw that could be a weakness for the vortex, or a weakness for anything that we may be able to attack to stop this?
In fact, I think that where we were was his strength. It seems like he was taking the souls of all the people that he stole light from and put them into some sort of pocket dimension, some sort of fabric of nil space. And in there, he was saving their power and unleashing it. I tell you, in the great library of our light, with Kelkin, we have done much research on the ancients and the light. And unfortunately, I only have one theory about what's happening. I could be wrong, but I believe that the necromancer is attempting to become an ancient. I believe he has found a way to harness power and save it and unleash it all at once. And I believe that the rod being into the stream when it happened may have confirmed it. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's instant. I don't know what's happening at the Red City. We destroyed a lot of the vessels of the necromancer, but this is a creature that's been alive for over 1,000 years. Once human, he was a wizard by the name of Cyrus, and then he was drawn to necromancy, began to follow Dragano, believes that he is a lightborn or a darkborn of Dragano. Whether that's true or not is unknown, but some way he gained favor with the immortal. And it seems, from what we experienced there, that he saved much power for such a great amount of time. I believe that he's already achieved or attempting to become an ancient.
Tony, when we were in the lair, right? The portals kept shifting, correct?
Yes.
All right. So we're still standing in the same place we came out, right?
Yes. And I'm going to show you on screen, which for you guys you'll see in 15 seconds. Everybody at home will see it pretty much. This is basically what it looks like. You should see the change on the screen in a couple seconds. So it just looks like this, like there's some life and vegetation to the area, but it's just very much dead trees and dead life. To the north, very far into the north, you see many miles away, you see the giant tree, and it's gigantic. It's nowhere near as big as the part of the tree that it's in the dark. It's almost like if you're just seeing the very tip part of the tree that has grown out from the core of Andaria all the way up to the surface, just comes out, and it looks to be like, like a very large, say like 100 and something foot tree, but also you've seen it below, you know how big it really is, and they travel from there all the way up to here. The tree looks to be, from what you can see, to be mostly dead. And the last time the story we found out, many episodes ago in season 2, when Two Mage traveled there, he said that the tree was, he described it not as it is now, so it is getting worse.
How much time was occurring between each portal shift?
About 20 seconds, 20 to 30 seconds.
I just want to, all right, Finn, is it possible that the portal just itself might reopen up over here that we came out through? Because, I mean, it was shifting constantly, right?
Yeah, it's possible. I wasn't really paying attention to when they ran through theirs, but if this was for the necromancer to easily travel to places that he wanted to get to, hopefully there aren't that many in the world that he has some sort of tie into, and the portal will come back quickly. But that now we're truly grasping at straws. I had one plan. That plan did not work.
Standing here, Tony.
How do we stand there? We're going to say 20 minutes, half hour max.
And the portal hasn't come back at all?
No.
Oh,
nope.
Jesus.
Your first thought last week was to grasp back for the portal. But it seems like once you traveled through, the portal was gone. And to kind of help us along for everybody at home, the same thing happened on the other side. Whenever the portal's been traveled, it immediately closes behind.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well,
yeah. I mean, okay. So if it's been that long, I'm I don't think. I think it was a one-way ticket. Then.
Is there
Yeah.
any way anyone can get in touch with Tomb Mage?
I can't. I don't know about.
I cannot.
What about Finn? Finn was the only one that was able to contact Tomb Mage prior.
I have nothing.
There are times
let
I
me
can
see.
meditate and make communication with Kelkin, and in the past with Alabaster, but at this point I am very weak for what I just endured.
I can message him, right? And I can get us back, even if he's alive and he's able to come and get us. All right? Where is he going to bring us to? He can't bring us to where we were. And if he brings us back to the temple,
He can bring us back to He can bring us back to why can't I think of the name of the place?
yeah, he
City?
can bring us back to that other.
The temple?
He can bring us back to the
He was
temple.
right.
Actually,
Yeah, but how are we going to get from that temple? Do you remember how we got from that temple to the main temple? We flew
The flu?
for like an hour. I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
I mean, I can try. I can message him. I got one, like, basically that's it. I'm done, completely done after that in regards to spells. I could try it. We can hope. I got nothing else.
Do it. Try it.
Yeah.
what about your ring? What's your ring do?
Well, it asks the world a question a day, which I think, and it's really tough to tell, but
What
I
ring
think
do you
that
have?
I have the
I'm
Ring of
asking.
Andaria. It's called the Ring of Andaria.
You possess the ring of Andaria.
I do. You're the first person who's seemed to have heard of it before.
We have
You
a
know of this
tome.
ring?
We have a tome that has a few chapters specifically about this ring. This ring was an artifact of the First Celestial War. It is a very powerful
was.
ring if utilized properly.
Okay, well, I mean, it's been powerful for me, but I've only been using it for certain things. Do you know of other things it can do? The only thing I know that it can do is allow me to ask Andaria a question about something, a yes or no question, once a day.
No, it does more than that, much more. It is a power of the planet itself. Andaria is an immortal, like Drogano and like Andar. The ring is connected. Some say it was forged by a druid a long time ago that was an avatar of Andaria, the planet. We are in the Elven forest, I believe, and there is a tree. Perhaps if there is some light still in the tree, and you were to use the ring, I imagine you could unlock some of its powers.
Okay, all right, this is my homeland, right? You know, it's
Do you
possible.
know the woods well?
I
Has
know the
either of you
woods very
traveled
well.
through these woods?
Hogar and I have. Well, I've traveled through these woods many a time. Hogar, you've been through these woods too, right?
I mean, how hard?
Yeah,
is it
we've
to
been
tree?
through
We can see it from here. All we gotta do is face that way and walk.
how far are we from it, Tony?
Holgar, as a ranger, you could tell you're about 5 days away. You're in the very south. You're actually halfway between your home and Falendor, the Elven Kingdom, the city.
We're still very far from the tree.
It's something, and I don't know what else to do.
Okay, we're gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna head over to the other group in Soulst, Brooke, Damien, and Lump. Go ahead, guys.
All right. Well, I wonder how long before they come and check on us.
Raphael, I have a question. That
Look at
brain of yours, I know it works really well while it's in your skull, but would it still work if it was like out of the skull?
It sounds like you're like threatening right now, and it doesn't take a genius
No.
to say that. But yeah, only I can use my brain, not you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Gotcha.
Thanks for asking, though. Appreciate that. You know.
Well, I'm just thinking if you absorb them, then it's probably really in there and part of your brain. And if we took the brain out, I don't know. Just I was curious. That's all, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say no on that one. Yeah, but like appreciate your optimism.
Okay, cool. You said there are 37 levels to this dungeon,
Yeah.
and we're on the 37th.
No, we're on level 14.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Hmm.
And how often do the guards come down here? Do you know?
Every 4 hours they come down and change shifts.
Hmm.
How many of them are there usually?
There's like 2 wizards every single time that like come down. But the magic on like, all the bars is like so strong that like it's an anti-magic container. It's more powerful than like a Wall of Force spell actually, so there's nothing I can do. The only thing I could do is I could try to like short the magic out, which I thought about many times. Because I'm by myself, I would pretty much pass out, and that wouldn't do me any good. But
Well,
it's
what
kind
about
of
like
scary because
teleporting?
no, you can't teleport through it because it blocks. I mean, if you know anything about magic, then you really know that like that's impossible.
Well, I wasn't necessarily maybe saying teleporting through the bars, maybe like to another level, or through one of the walls or the floor, which
Right.
I don't.
Right. It's like the same
magic
thing.
on
So you see when you're really smart like me, like you would like the people who made this, like they know that like they made it like a cube so that it's around you and not just like the bars, but like the walls and the floor and the ceilings. So like you can't even get out no matter what you could think of wrap around. So if you figure your intelligence, what I would peg your intelligence maybe like a 4 or 5 out of 10. It's probably like you can only figure out you think like, oh, I'll go through the wall, but like if you think like I would think, like they're like 10 out of 10 intelligence, I'm like a 30 probably, but like the way they're thinking is like, no, it doesn't matter which way you go, there's like no way to get out.
Botaurius.
Wow, that is quite interesting, Mr. Raphael. So, if you're so smart, but you couldn't get out of here on your own, now that we're here, you got any ideas? Because, maybe we can help you.
Like, how do I know I can trust you?
Well,
Oh
you
my
seem to know a lot about us just by looking at us. Do we look trustworthy?
Thistles in you. I'm sure you could detect.
I mean, you're so smart. I'm sure you could tell or judge our character
Yeah.
just by a glance.
I think it's more than like, do I trust you? Like, do I think you're a good person? It's more like, do I think you're capable of pulling off something that requires a very smart mind? So I don't really know. I mean, like, I think the smartest one of you may be the green wizard who's with you. So maybe if he's leading the group.
Raphael, how long have you been in this cell?
I've been in the cell for exactly 623 days.
Wow. And you haven't done anything to attempt to get out?
I can't because it's like strong magic. I mean, it's like a dungeon.
I know, but you have like so many crystals and you're like so super smart, so how could you like possibly not think of a way out of here? You don't sound like that smart of a wizard to me, honestly.
I'm actually a really smart wizard. It's just that they've done something that is more powerful than my magic, and I'm smart enough to know that I can't do it by myself.
Oh, so if you can't do it by yourself, then we can help you.
Well, I'm waiting for like a really smart person to come along, and when I find one, I'm definitely gonna get out of here.
Oh, all right then.
I love Raphael. I really
You see, Abyssia, he just needs somebody really smart to help him. Not like us,
Hey, Lump, I
Yeah.
have something to do.
Stop it. What?
That
What?
gentleman over there would
No,
like to
fine.
talk to you.
Lump told me looking for rocks. I didn't forget.
No,
Hold on.
Yeah, this is something
Rocks
new, though,
again.
Lump. Lump,
What?
that wizard over there needs to speak to you, and he knows that you're a very smart wizard. He sees how smart you are.
Why is yeah. I mean, know every spell there is.
You do, that's right. Can you please speak to him, maybe even...
Name spell. Go ahead. Name spell. I know.
Well, he needs to
Test
speak to
Lump. Name spell. Go ahead.
I see what you're trying to do here, Brooke. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Lump.
Classic.
can you speak to Raphael?
Hi, guy. Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you. And what's your name? Me, Lump. That's great, Lump.
I can talk to him telepathically, maybe this way, so other guys can hear.
I'm gonna wet myself.
Please, Lump. Thank you. It's actually safer that way. Think about it.
No.
So you want me to have a conversation with myself in two different voices, what you're trying to make happen right now?
This is what happens when you mess with the woman of the group.
Yeah.
Lauren Hicks gives 45 stars. Or
Yay,
exclamation
thank
point,
you.
45 stars. That's interesting. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lauren.
My Patrick Stewart is so bad beyond the words of the line drawn
man.
here. Even that's like 40%.
It's good. You can do
Me-
it. You can do it. We've been dying
Okay,
to
me
hear
try
it.
cast spell. Me try
Okay,
cast
Mom.
spell.
We have
You see, he looks at him. Okay, there's literally a 10-second gap where Lump is staring at Raphael, and Raphael is staring back at him and looking at each other. And like you're looking at it, and you're wondering what the conversation is. And then Raphael breaks the silence first, and he goes, "You know that there's magic on the bars and everything, so the magic won't work." Me no. Me inside your brain now, with words. Right. Okay. I'm just gonna sit down. He's definitely the leader, guys. Just so you know. Just want to tell you that he's definitely the smartest one of your group. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, we're gonna head over to Arky. Arky, you were flying through the sky and you're having a conversation with Sparky. You see the wizard tower is moving fast. You are moving faster than a tower, you believe. But yeah, it's gonna take you almost a week to get there. What do you want to do? 200 stars from Scott Weber. Lump still has his magic wizard's hat. Send Patrick Stewart a message. He does, but he can't do it through the bars. If Brooke wants to make me talk to her as Patrick Stewart, she can make that happen. That's her prerogative. Arky, what do you want to do, if anything?
Yeah. And how far away do I estimate the Elven Forest to be? Travel.
It's about the same distance. It's
About
about
the
the same
same.
distance.
And I
Yep.
can see the Red City, though, you had said. I can see the zombies attacking, despite my distance.
You can see, because it's just like a mass of dark, black, shadowy creatures that are all around the Red City.
Sparky, I don't know. Red City looks like it's in bad shape. I don't know if we should go there, but I don't know where else to go. I did see the Elven Forest. I don't know. I saw some amber lights there. Kind of reminded me of the lights from the Rod. I wonder if Thistle and them went there. What do you think?
That's a real big metagame stretch.
Is it? I mean,
Yeah,
I
because
know, I was-
you left way before them. To you, they're in the temple. It's not like it's impossible you think that, but it's a little bit of a stretch.
right. And my plan was always to go to the Red City. It's like that's what I want to do. It's just like now suddenly I'm having second thoughts about that, and I'm literally grasping at straws to kind of think of something. Not saying that that's necessarily.
To stop a metagame, you'd have to rationalize out a reason better than going to the Red City to group up.
Yeah. But all right.
For Brooke, don't let that guy mansplain magic to you. 620 stars from Dina. Is Brooke still there right now? Brooke stepped away. I'll tell her again.
But all right. So, but I guess we better at least see it. Maybe we could get into the Red City and contact the Queen or two maids. They may have some info. So, I guess we better keep going for now.
Okay, we're gonna jump right over back to the other group. This is Tom, Vin, and Dan. Guys, what are we gonna do? I mean, are we gonna make this Will we make the walk to the tree and see what happens?
Well, we can definitely reach out for Two Mage. Let's do that at bare minimal.
Oh yes. Okay.
All right. So I try and send a message to Two Mage using my magic sending spells. There, Two Mage, if you're alive, we need help. Everything is very bad right now. We are 5 days. I say, what is it? We're west of the tree. Sorry.
Oh, you're south of the tree.
We're about 5 days south of the great tree in the Elven forest, and if you can, we need a save.
You can tell as you're casting the spell that the spell is being choked out every single time. It's like the purple air and like the smoke and like the static of all that. It's just literally crushing any kind of magic or a bit of light that you try to do.
All right. Yeah, guys, magic's not working.
Oh no.
Look.
Did Jock pick up his coin?
Yes.
Okay, before we leave that on the floor.
Right.
Well, I get. Oh, actually, you know what, Tony? Maybe you remember. I know we don't. What other powers did Tom's ring have initially?
That's it. And Ring of Andaria?
Yeah, but they didn't have like. I remember when you gave it out like to everybody, it had like a list of stuff. I thought it was able to speak to the planet, and then it had like some other like minor druidic powers.
I think that was basically it. I mean, anything that I gave Tom, he wrote down. I think it was just the questions. The question you can ask with yes and no. And maybe you can confuse because Tom. We can always look back at the episode. Maybe something I'm missing, but maybe you're thinking of the fact that Tom had a host of options to choose from.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I mean, it's possible to be an oversight, but I don't believe so.
Okay. Well, I don't know what other choice we have other than to walk. At this point,
yeah.
I have no idea.
Let's hoof it.
Master Lane gets up and says, I agree. Especially that you have the Ring of Andaria.
All right.
Okay. You guys make a 5-day journey. You finally get some rest, and you sleep well that first night, especially.
Well, it'll be shortened down once Tom rests, because Tom can get spelled.
Magic's not working, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not working. That's 5 days. Oh my god.
I was thinking the same thing. It's like it's 1 day, and then we could teleport.
Oh my god.
No.
So you guys, we're now going to advance the story 5 days forward for every single group.
Can we do one thing? I'm sorry.
What?
Tom, can you use the ring each day and ask the planet where, if the rod is safe? If the rod is still where it was left.
Now you also have, we had an enhancement given in by one of our fans, by Evan, and he gave you a whole bunch of abilities, and we're going to activate most of those abilities in game through the story. But if you want to, you do feel that the rod, unlike your magic, Tom, is more empowered.
The ring, you mean?
Sorry, the ring. Sorry, not the rod, the ring. The ring is more empowered. The only thing you could think of is the obvious, is that maybe because you're near the tree.
All right. So, okay, on day 1, I will ask the ring, is the rod safe? Is it still where we left it?
Yes!
All right, good. I'll try and ask a second question, see if that works. I'll ask.
Well, if you want, you can ask the second day. You can ask 5 questions or 4 questions.
Yeah. Is there anyone still alive in the Red City?
Yes.
All right. if I get the ring to the tree, is there enough power to power up the ring fully and not kill the tree?
Yes.
Okay. Day 4, I ask about the rod again. Is it still where we left it? Is it still safe?
Ring of Andaria. If I look down and I see a bump near my... Oh, forget it. Ask a better question.
What?
He has to bring anything.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like you asked a personal question, the last one. What's the question?
No, on the 4th day, just because I haven't asked in 3 days, I ask about the rod again, making sure, is it still where we left it? Is it still safe?
Oh, yes, same question.
Yeah. It's been 2 days since I last asked it, so things could change.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, does anybody have a 5th question they want me to ask?
Steve Krause is watching right now. Everyone, Steve Krause, our guest from the last 3 weeks in a row.
Alright.
A fantastic Paladin Reed. How's it going, Steve? Welcome to the chat. Dina wants to know, why doesn't Daria sound like Pinocchio from Shrek? Oh, I don't want to go there.
It's a youngish planet.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe that's something that's going to be spoiled. I can't tell you that because I'll be ruining the very end of the quest.
What if we ask the planet if the ring can get us back to the rod after it's powered by the tree?
Yeah. Okay. Good
Good question. But you've asked 4 questions already, right?
So this is day 5.
This is
So
the
day
morning
5
of the day we reach the tree.
Right, correct. So you wake up
Yeah.
in the morning of the day you reach the tree, and you have your 5th
see.
question you want to ask.
Yes, I say. Ring of Andaria. When you are fully empowered, will you have the ability to get myself and my comrades back to the rod where we left it?
You hear no answer.
Will...
What?
I don't know.
You believe that you can still ask another question.
Yeah, I think it's like an invalid question. Like it's not something that it's not something that they
Invalid?
can answer. Well,
Valid, oh my god.
I feel like that's like a question
It doesn't
like,
know. Basically, it doesn't know, so it doesn't answer.
or like it doesn't like it can say yes, but like if I don't know how to use those powers, then I'm not gonna be able to do it. So like it's like a silly kind of a thing, right? So, all right.
Save it.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Yeah,
Let's go to the tree and see. You know, I guess I'll just touch the tree with the ring hand, see what happens.
Caress the bark.
Great. Okay, you guys arrive at the tree on the 5th day. The tree is gigantic. Tom, you've seen the tree before, never up this close. This is always considered to be a very holy and sacred area by the elves. The speaker of the elves would visit here a lot with other clergy that are paying their respects or any kind of rituals or ceremonies on their way from Falindor, the city, in the Elven forest, going out to the middle of the forest to the tree, back and forth. I don't think it's something your character was a part of too much, but you have seen the tree every once in a while traveling around from a distance. When you get there, though, to the tree, you're actually noticing that on the floor, instead of like the small amount of grass and shrubbery that you see everywhere, you see that there is actually these twisted, all of you see this, these twisted, dark, and vile, that's the only word I could think of, like vines that are like on the ground. They're probably about like, bigger than I can showcase on the camera here, probably about like 2 to 3 feet thick, and they seem to be almost like reaching out and like coming out of the ground, almost like tentacles. It reminds you of the mythanoids. Am I remembering the right word? Those myconids. The creatures from the dark in season 1. It's like episode 21, I think. It was Stroll Through the Dark, and you guys went through and you guys saw all these weird, vile creatures that have been taken over by the poisonous Undergroot, like some kind of blight to the Elven land. This looks like an extension of that blight. That maybe is your thought is that, especially your high intelligence, is that perhaps this blight has made its way up. Is it connected to the Necromancer? Is it connected to Dragano? And in the beginning, you guys suspected that it was connected to Dragano because of like the curses coming out. Of course, the whole curse, as you're thinking, could be all from the Necromancer himself, from Dragano directly. But these are all the thoughts that go through your head as you start to see this, as you get very close to the tree, which you realize you'll be at the tree on this 5th day. We're now going to go to the other group into Soulst. You guys are we've passed 5 days for you guys, and you've had a couple of different conversations. I'm going to put up the Soulst picture of Soulst. It's one of my favorite actually artwork that we have done for the cities. So you guys are been there for 5 days. They've been pretty much following the outline that that Raphael said, how they arrive and such. They've been feeding you. You're just bored and anxious and feeling it's almost like you have something great to do that is bigger than yourself, and yet you are stuck in a cell, unable to help out the world, do your part as what you or your quest, and you feel completely stuck. You guys can roleplay.
We gotta get out of here.
We do.
I can't.
I can.
I think we can't just wait around for them to come find us. Gonna have to.
I'm gonna attempt to Ariel. We'll see if it works. If the magic is too strong, it's too strong. There's really nothing else for us to do at this point that I can see right now.
You're gonna like waste your spell, just so you know. Oh, by the way, when you left before, Brooke, Dina says Dina gave us 620 stars. Thanks again, Dina. And she said that don't let that wizard magic mansplain anything to you.
Yeah, thanks, Dina.
So.
He's not a man, he's a boy wizard.
Wow, so your first hello was correct. Wizard boy, man! Wizard boy, what day is it?
Exactly. You there, wizard boy! Okay, right before I go ethereal, I try to speak telepathically to Alabaster. No,
Okay.
I can't.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I try to call Alabaster,
Okay.
and I ask Raphael if he knows Alabaster, if he's heard of Alabaster. Alabaster, yeah. Have you heard of Alabaster?
Oh yeah, like of Arlight?
Yes, of Arlight.
Yeah, he's like the speaker. I think he like went missing though. You know, he was like taken into Sunken City when they were attacked by the Queen's forces.
Yes, he did. I just need you to be quiet for a moment and just listen to me. I
was like quiet before you started talking to me, so like I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I know. I need you to be quiet now. If you can just focus, put all of your intention on contacting Alabaster with me. I feel that maybe because of all the amber that you have and all the power that you've acquired from absorbing those gems, maybe it can help us communicate with Alabaster, and he can guide us a little bit on what to do in this situation.
Nah.
Oh, no?
Nah, I don't think it's really gonna work because like all ties to like magic and everything outside of these cells. I know like we talked about this like 5 days ago, and for you that's like an eternity, you know, but like, you know, we had this exact conversation, and basically what I told you is that like magic and all sorts of things of light and such are like completely blocked. Otherwise I probably would have get out of here, because did I mention my brain is probably like 1,000 times smarter than a genius level intelligence? So like all I can pretty much tell you is that like it's not gonna work and you're wasting your time. But if you want to try again in another 5 days, let me know, you know. Try again.
No. Actually, I I prefer it when you don't use up all the oxygen that we have down here, so I'm never going to speak to you again. Thank
We
you.
actually have a plenty amount of oxygen because if you realize how much oxygen every tree produces and how much trees are literally in the Elven forest that is just outside of the city of Soulst, there's enough oxygen to last for an infinite amount of time. There's actually a plethora of oxygen that could escape into the voids of nil space, but it doesn't because it's just an atmosphere of the ancients where they exist. So I think we're pretty much fine.
Wow. Okay, cool. Great. Thanks.
Wow.
Bye now.
That was a lot.
So I turned to... Yeah. Oh my god, what I wouldn't do to have my bow back. Anyway.
Yeah, me want my bow back too.
Yeah, Lump. I wish you could break through these bars. I really do.
We try. Can't.
No, I know. I know.
Me cast Bren Bar. No work.
I know, man.
Strong magic, Lump. Strong magic they have here.
You're very strong, but this is a little stronger. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it, Botaurius.
All right. Give it a shot. Get out of here if you can.
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go and find Finn and Hogar and do my best to find the group, and then come back and get you guys.
Okay. Oni says we need to kill this guy and let Brooke absorb the crystals in him.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
I
man.
need to brain. I know.
Arjuna says even if we could stop the planet from producing oxygen, we have oxygen for about 5,000 years. That's like pretty much exactly what I said, Arjuna, so thank you. You know, thanks for agreeing.
Oh my god. There's a special place, my gods. There's a special
Martin,
place.
Martin, I never say the last name, Martin. Is it Lowry? Or Lewry?
Martin Lewry.
Lewry, okay. Oh, it says also don't waste today's song. You tried it on day 4. Just don't. It's just saying don't waste today's song. Dolores Davis says Abyssia, sing the song "I Got Along with You Before I Met You. Gonna get along with you without you now." I love that song.
It sounds like an anthem that my mom made up and
I got along without you before I met you. Gonna get along without you now. I think it's how it goes.
Wait,
Is that right, Dolores?
nice,
Don't
Mom.
kill me. Don't kill me.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's the song you should sing. Raphael.
I thought I didn't like the loot. Jesus. Okay. Wait, but I didn't try to sing the song before.
No,
I
maybe
tried
maybe he's just confused. Yeah, you haven't tried to sing yet.
No,
But-
I haven't sang.
But the sentiment is there. You just be careful. Don't waste your songs. Georgia Stars from Scott Weber. Lump says, I'll just say it. You know, if we ever get out of here, we are never splitting the Blackwater Bandits up again. And Botaurius, if yet not gonna eat your stew, me still am hungry. This rat stew not too bad for prison food. Don't worry, Abyssia. Me know yet coming back.
All right, big guy, you can finish my dinner.
Oh, lump cast, eat dinner.
I love you, Lump. Okay. So I'm gonna try to sing.
Okay, go ahead, sing it.
I'm going to sing a song by The Deadly Syndrome, and it is called "I Hope to Be a Ghost."
Okay, go ahead.
So, what makes me feel okay? Goes. I hope that I could be a ghost and make sure that I hope that I could be a ghost and make sure that the future turns out fine. I hope that I could be a ghost so I could see through to the end of time. Okay.
It sounded like such a fake song.
It's real. Exactly.
I'm
You just wrote that?
Dungeons and Dragons, and I want this magic spell.
Wish I had a pizza. Wish I had a piece of pizza. Now. Wish I had a piece of pizza. Oh, it's a real song, guys. It's so real. Wish I had a piece of pizza.
I sing that song every day of my life.
That'd be my first wish.
That's what my daughter's been doing. She's been singing like
If
random
I had
things to
one
people
wish,
it's amazing.
I'd have a pizza. Okay. No, that wasn't
Your
the
phone
song.
or tap. Oh, okay. So you cast the spell, or I'm sorry, you sing the song, and you turn ethereal into a ghost. And you're saying I wish I was a ghost, right?
I wish that I could be a ghost, yeah.
Okay, so actually I'm gonna switch that a little bit and pay attention. I still have pizza in the mind, and I'm gonna listen to exactly what you're saying to me,
Like
and I'm gonna implement that. So all of a sudden you see Abyssia's body fall to the ground, and a little
I knew
flower stick up, and you see her body come out.
Oh no!
I mean,
I
like
know it.
ethereal as a ghost.
Yeah. Okay,
Abyssia is
Great.
dead right now.
Oh no!
What do you want to do, Abyssia?
I knew it.
Lump goes over and goes, no! Can I have your stew if you don't need it?
Yes, you can have my stew lump. Okay.
Oh, you still alive? You don't need stew now.
I
You
go out
don't
of
even
the
have body.
I go out of the bars.
Can we
I
hear
fly out of
her?
the cell.
Yes. Yeah, you can hear.
Oh wow!
I fly out of the cell.
But you only can hear if Brooke talks like a ghost, like, ooh, I'm a ghost. Gotta be exactly like that. Abyssia, are you okay?
Are you there, Abyssia? I'm like holding her body. Are you there?
Yes, Botaurius. I'm here.
Oh,
Keep
man.
my body fresh.
Me no like this.
Oh man, she's here. She's a ghost.
Don't
Abyssia, you
afraid.
try to go outside the bars, and you are actually able to go outside the bars. You go.
Wow!
Yes. Okay. First
You-
things first.
By the way, you guys can all see her too. She's an apparition of what she was. You can see her.
Okay.
Awesome.
I fly into Raphael's cell and I give him a big ghost backhand. Real, like this. Like I bring it back. I'm bringing it. I'm swinging it up. I'm holding it up to the sky and I'm letting it go.
Do you know how long it took
Right.
Patrick Swayze to learn how to manipulate actual material as a ghost?
Get off my train! Get off my train!
It's not about the connect. It's not about the connect. I just need it needs to be done. So I give him an ethereal. I'm raising it and I'm smacking it down.
Okay, so you smack. Your hand goes through him, and he's like, "Okay, like number one is like you're like an apparition or an ethereal entity right now, so you're not really gonna make contact with me. And two, you should have let me know that you were a bard and not a wizard, and I would have easily told you that like your powers might have worked. So like
Well, if
It's
you
just a
were so
shame-
super smart, you would have known that I was a bard. You would have known that I was a bard. My cloak isn't that of a wizard's. I have a brooch here that has. Never mind. I'm not wasting my time. You're taking up all my oxygen. Oh, actually, I'm
sorry.
dead. And
I can't.
don't want you to
None
take
of that.
oxygen.
None of that happens because you didn't say any of it like a ghost.
Ah.
So if you want to rant to him like a ghost, you can say that.
I smacked him. Right?
You smacked him, going through him. Didn't hit him.
Okay. So, shut up, Raphael. I'm gonna go out of there. I don't even know where I say to the guys and I say to Lump and Bo, I'll be back.
Like, what does she hope to accomplish? She's just gonna like go around without her body. Like, she kind of needs that. She can't grab anything. Like, hopefully, she meets somebody who's much smarter than she is to help her out.
Listen, she'll figure it out. Give her a chance. She's done more than you since you've been here.
That's very true. I've nothing to do here. Kind of getting bored. But okay, let's see. Okay, Abyssia, where'd you go? I'm gonna give you a couple rounds. Then we're gonna switch over to Rob.
Okay, I fly up out of the building.
Oh, okay. Saisama gives 2,000 stars. Thank you, Sai. 2 rerolls for Brooke. Rerolls are 1,000 stars now, guys.
Thank you, Sai.
We did that to
Thank
actually
you
make them
so
more
much.
valuable because last time we had 15 rerolls stocked up. And it's almost like anyone could fail all they want, so we had to make it a little bit higher.
Oh, it's great. It's great. What a great decision. Thanks.
So sorry, and it can't be that easy. Abyssia, you go up, go through all the levels. I'm gonna make a random roll, see if anyone sees you. No, and no. You go through. You actually pass some people different levels, but they happen to be not looking at you. You pass up. You go into the sky, and you can see the purple sky. You're outside. In a way, you're free.
Okay, I fly above the sky to see if the purple is affected above the planet.
Ooh.
Wow.
You go flying up really high. You go up there, and you get to the point where you're going through the storm. Do you travel through the storm? Which you would have to, because there's no way around it. Just wanted you to clarify this. Do you travel through the storm where the lightning and such is?
Yeah, I traveled through the storm.
Big balls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Good choice. Good choice.
Excellent.
You travel through. You go up. You see the lightning starting to get. You feel. Well, actually, you can't feel anything. You see the lightning around you. It's just like flashing back and forth. You go
Okay.
through, and all of a sudden, you reach a point where you feel like it's a very high parts of the sky. This takes you a long time to fly, very fast and very up high, and you
Okay.
get so high that you feel like that you're reaching like the outskirts of the planet, and above you, something I didn't think would come up in the game ever have to describe yet, but you see that there actually are floating rocks, as if like floating shattered pieces of land that are actually like orbiting Andaria around, and that's all you see for now. And there's tons of them, very big, probably about like a mile big, 10 miles big, 2 miles, and all just like rotating around. They are far above you.
Inhabited? Can I see
Maybe.
if they're inhabited?
You'd have
might
to.
be
I can't tell you because you don't see it from there, but I am going to tell you this now. You see where the top of the purple column of light is, and you see it actually coming up. You're looking at it as a downward perspective. You see it actually coming up and just like filtering out everywhere. And all you see, because you're the right person to see this, is you can see it's the necromancer. He's in the light. He is the light. And you can immediately kind of feel his personality and everything, almost like you're connected to him in a sense when you're looking at the light, and you immediately know a few things. You know that he only has one physical form left, one vessel, and the vessel is outside the Red City and is leading the assault. You know that too, he's put a lot of power into the vessel. You know 3, that he's filled with jubilation, and because he is empowered right now by the fact that he's already achieved the status of becoming an ancient. And now while he's kind of past that point of if he could become an ancient now he's like giving power to himself in a vessel form. Like an ancient, a god could come down and become immortal, and it's like an avatar of themselves, and it's only like a representation. He's pretty much doing that now. So he's finishing up the process of becoming an ancient, which the ancients are said to be like around Andaria. Andar is said to be like the sun, and the ancients are to be in the atmosphere around. And he's happy because no one is able to stop him. He's aware that the rod is left unguarded, and after the entire thing is done, he's going to send his minions to after he's done focusing on the Red City, to get the rod, empower his vessel up. If he lost the vessel, then that would stop him from being directly present on Andaria, at least for some time, until he can find another way to get back on. But he's very happy the way it's going. He feels like it's a matter of days to flush out the rest of the survivors of the Red City, and then he plans on pretty much trying to take over all of Andaria for Dragano. He's going to go here, he's going to go to the tree, he's going to destroy the remaining parts of the elves, he's going to go to the Sunken City, and then eventually he's even going to go out to Soulst and take over the Archmage's wizards because he loads the Archmage. He feels like they don't he doesn't feel like the Archmage and the Queen truly appreciate Dragano like he does. So eventually he's going to take over everything. That's his main game plan. You tap all those feelings and all of that from the essence of what you get because you're so close to him in the high atmosphere. And you could take 100 experience points for finding something that is pretty cool to find.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Eat it,
So-
Raphael.
I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you. I'm gonna hold you right there.
Really?
Arky, you arrive in the Red City, and you're flying over the Red City right now, and you are seeing that the zombies have already climbed over the walls in most parts. They have most of the city surrounded, and you can see that there are like small bastions, areas of like keeps. There's probably a few keeps around the city, if anyone can remember the map, and people are just like held up in those keeps trying to survive and hold on. You can make your choice to land in one of the outer keeps or the central keep, which is probably going to be your choice, where you can land on what you assume is where the leadership is. What do you want to do? Scott Weber gave 500 stars. Thank you so much. Lump yells the guard. I'll yell that after when they go. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and get to the central keep.
Okay, you go to the central keep. You land on the ground, and finally Sparky jumps out. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so tired of being in that suit."
Well, we made it. I look around. Do I see anyone I recognize in leadership?
You land on the ground. You see some. So there are guards up top, all archers, like firing down at the zombies, and they look at you. A lot of them recognize you, and you hear your names being said over them, like they're saying like it's okay, and then they're still firing on. You see the king actually. King Argon is actually up there. And he's like, "Well, you're back. Where's the rest of your group?"
I don't know. We've been scattered. We were down in the temple, and we got split up. Half of them I know. Well, Botaurius and Abyssia, last I saw them, they were in Soulst. We were captured by the Archmage. I was able to get away, but I had to leave him behind. So...
Why were you in Soulst? Where's the rod?
I don't know where the rod is. Last I saw it, Thistle had it, and he was down in the dark, and we were flying around on the Necromancer's heart, essentially. But then I ended up going through a portal, and we ended up in the Archmage's city, or Solst, somewhere in there, and we didn't mean to go there, but they were portals, and that's, yeah.
What about Master Lane? Did he survive?
I didn't see Master Lane. Some of your paladins were captured in Soulst, but I don't know where Master Lane is. I was hoping you might have some information. We flew here from Soulst. What's happening? What's happening with the world? What's with this light?
Arky, he puts his arm around you in the suit. You're still in the suit, right?
Yeah.
Just for role-playing purposes. He puts his arm around you and he points south. And he tells you, "I want you to look out there right now, and I want you to see what comes to the Red City." I just put up a Red City guide. You'll see it in about 15 seconds. The Necromancer, whatever form that is out there, is there. And ever since this light has gone through, and you see around, you don't see it because you're in it. It's kind of like being at the end of the rainbow. When you're in it, you can't see it, but far away you can. When you're in it, you see like a purple haze going up everywhere, and it's going up to the sky like a column. Thank you, Scro. And you see it's traveling upwards, and in the middle of all those zombies out there, and like whites and all these like dark creatures, you see the most empowered version of the Necromancer that you've seen. He just looks like massive, very tall, very big. He's almost like a Dementor, probably the best way to put it. and he's basically just kind of sitting there, and like he's like has his arms out. He's directing the troops, and with every arm he moves out, you see a wave of the zombies like flood, almost following his arms, like he's single-handedly focusing all the attacks. And you look around, and again, you can see that they're not holding up well. As you're seeing that, he starts to speak again. He goes, every fortress is down to whatever men they have left defending it, and that is it. The women and children are aside of every fortress, as all our emergency details. My even beloved queen is in the fortress to the west. We are separated. I don't feel the Red City will survive this.
We can hold out defensively, but perhaps some sort of assault, a surprise attack right on the necromancer. What wizards do you have left? Is there something we could do?
Everyone we have left is defending the fortresses. I would estimate that we are down to 10,000 soldiers of all types together.
Then we must abandon the city.
There's no way to abandon.
Wizards.
We are surrounded. Look, they're all around us on all sides.
Can't your wizards figure out some way?
They don't have any ideas. Two Mages has begun to transport women and children out of the city down to Hallenbrand, one of our southern cities. He's doing it every moment. It is the only thing that we can do. If he gets past all the women and children, he will begin to take out the soldiers, the wizards and such, anyone he can take. But until then, all we can do is fend off. We're buying time for the innocent.
Yes,
I was hoping that you were going to return with good news of the rod. Now I fear we have lost.
I fear so. I was hoping by the time I got back here, the rest of them would have arrived, but I guess that's all we can do right now. I'll lend a hand to help your defenses, and you can get all the innocent people out of here.
Do you know of any weakness? Are you strong enough to take on the necromancer yourself?
I don't know. We fought him down in the dark. It took 3 of us, 4 of us really, to match him. I don't know. I could try, perhaps distract him, slow him down. It may help your soldiers in their battles against his troops. If you wish me to, I will attack him.
You must make the decision. Do whatever you can to help the Red City. Save every person you can, whether it's that way or another way. I will leave it for you to decide. But know that I appreciate your service and your sacrifice to the Red City and to all the people of Andaria. Your mission was a great one, and whatever you accomplished, you are appreciated.
Well, maybe I could try and distract them. I'll see what I can do.
And so then my plan's gonna be to see if I can fly up high and try and take some kind of rifle shots at him from up there, and then kind of maybe zip around a little and take some pot shots at him, see if I can at least distract him for little bits at a time that prevent him from doing whatever he is to direct his forces and encourage them.
Okay, we're gonna head over to the group at the Great Tree, the Tree of Autumn Light. Dan, Vin, Tom. Tom, you there? You guys reach the tree. You're around it within probably about, I'd say like 200 feet, very, very close to it. And around the tree, you see something you didn't expect. You see a massive amount of orcs. You see there are 3 orc shaman, and there are about 7 orcs that are like kneeling down near the shaman. And the shaman are putting their filthy orcish hands onto the tree and seem to be saying some words. And then they're taking their hands and putting it on these orcs, that every time they do, the orcs seem to get bigger, more muscular, or more massive. And you see every time that happens, the regular orcs around, the ones that have not been affected by what the shamans are doing, are kind of like, I keep saying the word empowered today, I don't know why. They're kind of excited and empowered.
So how
So
many-
there are 3 shamans and 7 orcs?
7 of those big orcs, and then there's about 20 or something orcs around them, like the rest of the party. That's all you see right now. And also, don't forget, this whole area has this vinish, like cruel, vile, disgusting, like necromantic nature around in the area. I can't think of any other words to describe it. Role play. Master Lane speaks first, I guess. The sanctity of this place has been befouled.
So the way I see it, we have 2 options. Well, 3 actually. We could fight them and stop them from doing whatever they're doing. We can use your magic, Finn, to maybe get us past or into the tree itself without having to actually encounter these guys. Or 3,
I'm right back. I have to get charged for my phone and let you role play again.
I don't know what you're thinking, but I mean, I only see it 3 different ways.
I don't think my magics work, so that's not an option.
Oh, that's
Right. That hasn't worked the last 4 days. Don't think it'll work now.
I think we need to stop these magical orcs from stealing the power that's left in the tree.
I agree, and I feel like Olgar, this is where you shine. In taking those orcs and making them ex-orcs.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if there's a way that I can reach the tree, not from the ground level, maybe. I don't know. I'm not much for climbing, but I'll see if I can climb up, climb across, or something like that, and try and power this thing up while you're doing that. I don't know. I don't know how much, Master Lane or Jacques, have in it to help.
I mean,
Master Lane seems a little
5 of us, well, technically 4 that can fight.
right.
So it really comes down to what we're gonna do here. I mean, there's 30 of them and 5 of us. So I that's 6 apiece. If we're lucky.
Yeah, this is where me being able to throw a fireball up in this business or something like that. I mean, I want to do a fireball, but you know what I mean. This is where it would come to play, but I can't.
Maybe, I'd like to get to the magical orcs without going through the other ones. Tony, what are they wearing?
Tony's not.
Oh, he can't hear us. He can't hear us. Okay. So there's about 20 regular orcs, 7 super orcs, and 3 shaman orcs.
Yes.
And I'm assuming the big orcs are between us and the shaman.
Yeah.
All the orcs are between us and the shamans.
Well,
Yes, I think that's exactly it. The shaman are near the tree, and everything's around them.
Okay.
He's coming back, quick. No.
Get
what
back.
If you want, maybe if you guys distract them, I can get to the shamans.
That's a
You
good
think-
idea.
You think you're going to be able to sneak up on 3 orcish shaman without any of them noticing you?
I don't know. That I hope maybe. I mean, I'm small enough to get past them, so I mean, if you guys have them, distracted up front, I mean, who's really looking for a halfling in this mess? Who really thinks there's gonna be a halfling here? We're in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a dead forest, in the middle of this.
Easy. It's my hometown.
I
all right.
get it, but it's
All right, it's easy with the dead nowhere kind of thing. But just be careful. The ground underneath is alive, right, and can reach up and get you.
Well,
Remember the last time we read through things like this?
oh yes, but we know what that looks like. So I hope to be able to traverse this without having to encounter that.
We've been living in the fire swamps for quite some time now, and we're aware of all the dangers. So,
The rats are the rodents of usual size? I don't think they exist.
you know, it wasn't until I was an adult that I realized that he sees them.
Yeah,
twice
right, exactly.
before that he's trying to make her feel better, but he actually has already noticed them, and that changes the whole tenor of that scene. Anyway, Tony, Jacques, Master Lane, are they still out of it? Do they feel like they can participate in any kind of combat right now?
Oh, absolutely. It's been 5 days, and you see every day they've both been gaining strength and coming back more and more, and they both seem very good.
All right, so
Do they have weapons?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Do they have weapons? Yeah, Jacques has his swords, and Master Lane has his mitts.
Oh, sorry,
Mitts.
the monk. Okay, good.
one last question, Tony, in regards to the layout of the area. Is there a tree that I feel I could climb, that I could climb and then extend on a branch to touch this great tree? Like, you know, go up 20 feet and over rather than through orcs.
If you... Oh, can you climb? Can you fly or climb? Is that what you're asking?
Like, no, just actually climb a tree and then try and, like, climb over. Like, how tightly knit this forest?
Okay,
that I could, like,
so imagine that there is a ring of growth that is probably within about, say, about 40, 45 feet around the tree. You could climb those trees and try to carefully go across on the branches, which would be a little risky. No, it's just like, no, not me.
I'm trying to picture myself doing that, and it's not happening. And I don't think it's happening for this guy either. He's somehow less physically active. All right. Okay. Fighters, it's up to you. I still don't feel like I can have any of my magic has been useful these last few days, so I don't know how much I can help. And in fact, I'm a hindrance because all I am is somebody who can get killed.
Let's start fighting.
Wait, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna run in and attack this whole little clan of orcs?
I think the plan is
attack them. Just engage them. I mean, well, you're gonna have to attack them, but defensively, gentlemen.
It sounds like you're just using more clever words than attack and saying that is now okay.
Let me ask you this, Tony: is there a place with the necromantic tentacle vines coming up out of the ground? Is there a place that creates a natural bottleneck there where the orcs are?
When you look around, you see that there is one way in and one way out of the area. So that the ring around the whole thing is basically like very thick brush that was there, and the vines and all like the evil growth has just like intertwined around it. So there's still that one way in that is on the east side of the tree.
All right, I have a question. With the trees like you were describing to Tom before, right? With climbing up and over. Do I think it's by looking at it, is it feasible for me to say, like, if I climb up a tree, I can, if they draw them in, I can get over?
Are you asking me if you can make it across the branches?
A mix of yes.
As a thief, you feel like it's a feat you possibly could do.
Okay. But are any of the branches beyond the shaman?
Are any of the branches beyond the shaman?
So like I want to be able to get behind the shaman. Is what
You can get above anybody you want because the branches can lead you there no matter what you do.
Okay. All right. So I bring that to the party. So I think if I climb up the tree, I can get. I climb up the trees. I can get over to the shaman. If you draw them in, I can get behind them. Which isn't a bad idea. Isn't a great idea, but isn't a bad idea.
Guys, I have to take a second to acknowledge a gigantic 130,000 star donation from Evan.
What?
Whoa.
Wow.
Very, very, very awesome. And it is for this group right now. I'm going to tell you what it is.
Is it the get a clue?
Hogar's half giant ferocious rage is +7 to attack. Damage reduction 5 DR. You have a healing factor of +5 hit points per round, +5 AC, and
What?
all of your attacks are now vorpal if you use it when you want to activate it.
Wait, whoa. All right, so I have a +7 to attack.
Yeah,
Can you go down that again? +7
I'm
to
gonna,
attack.
I'm gonna put it in the group text so you can get it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And the other one is for Thistle. And Thistle's amazing backstab, which gives you advantage in all of your melee attacks automatically. +3 in your attacks. Your critical range is increased by 1. And there may be something else too. Check it out. That's awesome. Thank you, Evan. That's
Wow.
That is tremendous.
it's a very appropriate enhancement. Amazing. And
Evan, thank you.
Thank you for the 10 star.
thank you,
Turn it
Evan.
all up to the tree.
Okay, so Vin, you're going up into the branches. Tom, what are you doing? Do you walk
I'm
around to the
hiding.
opening?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna see do I feel like the ring has been empowered just by being in the range of the tree at all?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to ask the ring, can you tell me everything that you can do now? Since I didn't use a question yet today.
Okay. Thistle, before we come back to that 1 second. Thistle, what are you doing right now? Are you
Climbing up and over. I want to get onto one of the branches so that when they draw the enemy in, I can get behind them.
okay, Hogar?
I'm drawing my sword, and I'm gonna start approaching the entrance on the east side. How big is the entrance? Like how many people wide?
Probably about 4 or 5.
Okay. So who do I got? I got Master Lane, and Jacques, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I tell them, okay, when we draw them out, let's draw them to the entrance so that they can't all surround us. Maybe only 3 or 4 of them can attack us at once. Okay?
It sounds good to me. I'm a formidable fighter.
Excellent.
Yes. Okay, I'll take the other side.
All right.
Jacques pulls out his sword and pulls out his blade. You see Lane gets in and Lane pulls out some sort of animal style, monk style. We're gonna start off with lion stance, and he gets into like a pose. And it looks very interesting to you. You're actually kind of interested to see what he's about to do. You're like, this guy doesn't have a weapon. This guy's let's do it. And Jacques leans over to you, he's like, wait till you see this guy fight. It's crazy, man.
All right. It looks really cool what he's doing now.
Yes, I could look really cool too, but then I would die right after it. Okay,
I
so you
pop on
guys.
my goggles.
Okay, your goggles, of course. We're now. Tom, you asked about the Ring of Indaria. So the Ring of Indaria, when it's souped up, when it's powered, you have the ability to ask a detailed question, as you just did, to take a beast form, speak with animals, to receive protection, which basically will pull the wildlife and basically all of nature as your ally. I don't know if that was in there. I gotta check. It can give you an energy immunity. to either fire, lightning, or cold at one time,
Wow.
or the final ability, which is the ultimate ability, Captain Andaria.
So, can I ask, is it Captain Andaria, like this captain behind me here? I don't know if you can see that guy. Or is it Captain Andaria, like, by your powers combined?
Which one do you think it is?
I think it's the latter. I feel like I'm
Mhm.
more, you know, I turn blue and be awesome.
Yes.
That's
But
correct.
as Evan asked, it's going to be the Don Cheadle version.
Oh, love it.
Somebody put the Don Cheadle version of Captain Planet into the chat, please, so everybody can enjoy. Yes, so that's all I can tell you.
Okay. All right.
You have to say the thing.
The Thing?
Flornix goes, Care Bear, stare. No, not that one.
Close.
Wrong show.
Do I have to do the 5 elements? I think I can do them. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart.
Heart.
The water is Russian, water. That's it. He
Yes.
said it in the cartoon.
Water.
Water.
It's New York. It's New York, Captain Planet. Captain New York. Hey,
Say it.
I summoned bagel, hot dog,
I mean, come on.
Wind,
pretzel,
Captain America was from
Pete.
salami,
thick of an accent.
Hot dog and mustard.
calamar. I summoned that guy. Ayo.
You gotta use good water when you make coffee, so I can have it with my bagels. You know.
All about the water. Bagel. Pizza, the crust, it's all the water.
This is a
It's all
There's a
about
thing to
that
say.
water.
On Google, the number one question is, how do you summon Captain Planet? Someone asked
Wait, that's the number one question on all of Google today?
It's all Google. If people aren't wondering about stimulus, about coronavirus, it's, you know what? Forget stimulus for a second. Can we everyone just hold up? How do we summon Captain Planet at a time like this?
I never. It's Earth Day today.
Right, Earth Day. Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Captain Planet. No! Earth Day! No! You're summoning Captain Andaria on Earth Day! What?
Bravo!
What are the odds? I did not even think of that. That's amazing.
Wow.
Tom, Tom for,
miracle.
it's an Earth Day miracle. For Earth Day, for the honor of Earth Day, I'm gonna give you the last ability that was not given to you on the Ring of Andaria, which is all of nature and the woodland creatures and beasts will help you.
Wow. You down there, Captain Planet. What day is today?
You. It's Earth Day, sir. Earth Day, sir.
Go to the market and buy the finest earth.
Go to market and recycle your cans.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Recycle
Okay, so-
all your cans and boxes.
Recycle them. Okay, so you guys are the three of you, Jacques, Holgar, and Master Lane, go into the choke point. Tom is Captain Andaring and just saying the words. And Tom, you see all this light, different colors start to like overwhelm you, and your whole body becomes look almost like a living like tree. You look like you're made of like bark and like dirt, plants, and things like that. You almost look like a druid, like a super druid. And you immediately can fly, and you can pull. You see the whole forest as your resource. That's the only thing I'll tell you. You feel like you can feel all the animals in the forest, the woodland beings, and everything, and you feel like you're reminded of how this ring is made for an avatar druid, and it apparently has accepted you being next to the tree, and you become more powerful than you've ever felt before. Thistle, you're climbing up on the tree branches, and you're climbing over to the side amongst everybody else. And we're gonna hold off on you guys for 1 second before this battle, and we're gonna go over to Brooke and Damien. Brooke, you are up top flying around, and for a long time. As you are there, you are seeing something in the forest, like rainbow light shooting out of the Elven forest to the east of Soulst, and to the west, you see something flying in the sky. And like going into the Red City. You actually catch all these things being at a very perfect vantage point.
Okay.
And that's in between the storms and looking down and flying around. When you're up there, do you come back down after you're done looking?
No, I go up to see if anyone's inhabiting those pieces of land above the planet.
Okay.
Can I?
So then you do not see what I just described to you. So you're not aware of the light, you're not aware of the thing in the city, and you fly upwards and you go up. You spend the next 10 minutes going up really high, and you get to a point where you see there actually are some sort of creatures that are inhabiting these rocks, and you see the rocks actually have vegetation, trees, grass, and all these different things like on them, like floating. It's still miles and miles away though. They look different. They look like they have wings.
On all the different pieces of land, they each look like they have.
You can't see all at once.
Different
the one near you, you see there are creatures and such on it. You see there's humanoids and they have wings.
Okay. Humanoids and they have wings.
Mm-hmm.
Do they look nice?
You can't tell.
They do?
So you can't tell.
Wait.
Did it look nice? They do? Are they amazing? They are? You don't think you need me? I'm just gonna take a break.
I'm free? What?
They say I'm a god. I am?
When I just flicked the necromancer off of his perch? Okay. So, but can I see like any light coming off of them, or?
You do see a stronger light on the average amongst all of them. Yeah.
Do they
There's something
look
more
like...
than a regular humanoid.
Okay, they're humanoids. Do they look like monstery creatures, or?
No, they look like when you get closer and closer, they look like they could be part elf and like part something else. They look like, the best to your knowledge, like an elf with wings.
Okay. So, can I go and try to speak to them, or no?
You can try to do anything you want.
Okay, yeah. I try to go and find out who they are.
Okay, you fly up there. It's gonna take you a lot more time to get up there.
Okay.
Damien, you are sitting in the cell. You're sitting there with Lump and with Raphael.
And Brooke's dead body. Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Yep, I am.
Charlie
Trying
Lewis,
to pass
190
the time.
stars from a while ago. Charlie, thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Charlie.
And let's see. Lump goes up to Lump yells for a guard. He goes, "Guard! My friend Abyssia is dead." He comes over to you. He comes over to you, Botaurius, and he whispers to you, and he goes, "Maybe if she comes back, at least her body is out of the cell when she returns."
Oh, yeah, but I don't know if that's a good idea. What are they gonna do with the body if they take it away from here?
This is not good.
Don't
You should
worry.
have told them that she was just sleeping or something.
Me cast it works spell.
Oh, I don't like this idea, man.
Me no man.
I know, Lump. I know. Sweet, innocent lump. All right. Well. Well, maybe they'll just ignore you.
He calls the guards to see if they come. He does get a guard. Hold on. One guard. A wizard walks into the room. He says, "What is this all about?"
Nothing. My friend here, he's just hangry. That's all. He's so big. If he doesn't get enough food, he gets like.
He looks around the area. It's like, "What's wrong with her?"
Oh, she's all right. She's just sleeping. She wasn't feeling so great, but she's okay. She'll be
check.
Okay. What do I add to that?
Charisma.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I got a 2. Yeah.
Nice knowing you, Brooke.
She's fine. See,
It appears your friend has cast some sort of magic. How is this possible?
I don't know. I don't know anything about magic.
You see him walk out of the cell area very quickly. And that's it. We're going back over to
This
Rob.
can't be good. All right,
Rob,
sorry.
what are you doing right now?
Okay. So I said I was flying around. I mean, I want to get a little closer to where the necromancer is. First off, does anyone? Well, I'll start flying over to him and see if anyone's noticing me.
Okay, Sparky jumps right back on top of you before you do. He goes, "Okay, here we go." You guys fly up.
I go up.
You fly up. You're flying over where the necromancer is, and you see it. He's probably like 12 feet tall, and he's just like half shadow and half of like this black tattered cloth. And you see every time he just points something, you see like a bit of like light comes out of his hand, and he's just directing all the troops as if they're like a part of his limbs. You look back, and you see, it's all coordinated with what he's doing with his hands to the troops moving, to the zombies moving. As you get closer to him, you kind of hear his voice. First, it sounds like dark whispers in the air, and then you start to hear it directed to you. Ah, hero of the rod. Where is your body? Lost. Only you, the man of metal, with a small child inside of it. Come closer. Join my army.
Small child? Small child? All right, I fly into rifle range and take a shot at him. I am a gnome.
And
Yeah, me too. I'm a gnome also.
that's right, Sparky. All right, I fire.
Okay. These are not any special bullets, right? The regular bullets?
Well, these are my new bullets since my level up that they
Oh, they act as magical. Yes, that's very helpful.
have there. They're not there. They act as a magic weapon.
Tom, I found his weakness. Bullets.
Bullets. Who would have thought?
The thing that the whole time.
I saw you smile, and I thought maybe you were thinking that. 1,000 stars from Scott Weber. Sparky says to Arky. I'm gonna say it right now. Sparky says to Arky. We can overload the suit, and I can supercharge it. If we attack and we are losing the fight, but that's a one-way ticket, Arky. But we might save Andaria. Remember when you made that speech, you said, we would defeat the necromancer at all costs. At all costs, Arky.
Yeah, I remember all costs. Yeah, well, okay, we'll see how the shooting at him goes. But, okay.
Okay, take a shot.
We'll do it, Sparky, if we have
I
to.
wish you could see the message I just sent Rob in Facebook.
I just rolled a 19.
19 is what you achieved or rolled?
Final roll.
Okay, so that's a miss. You fire. You see him just look up at you. It's like very sinister. So like, he looks over to your direction. You see him like wave his hand, and you see the zombies immediately start climbing on each other and making like a tower to your position.
Oh my god.
Okay. It's not bad. Oh,
You can take one more round of action before you die.
right. Okay, so I'll use my movement to try and fly away from where they're starting to form the tower.
Okay. You'll have to fly outside of shooting range.
Fly out of shooting range. So they're like right up next to him, kind of forming the kind of like.
They're fast doing it, like. There's literally like a million zombies just like piling on each other real quickly. So they're not fast enough to reach you this round, but they're probably halfway there by the end of the round.
Okay, it's not bad, Sparky. We're distracting them. Let's keep trying this.
So yeah, I'll use my movement range to like zip away to the other side, out of gun range, and just to see how they react.
Okay. You move out of the range. They seem to kind of like move over like a wave, like back down, and you see like they're trying to do the same thing to get you. If you're staying too high, they don't get too much higher. They can't. If you're staying out of range completely.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of like I fly a bit away and up from the necromancer just to see. Yeah, are they gonna keep like trying to get at me, or are they gonna ignore me?
Okay, so
far away.
You see the necromancer. You see all of a sudden they stop going down since you're out of the range. You see the necromancer all of a sudden just goes, starts flying up. Into the sky, and like lightning goes like flying at you faster than you can react. 23. Is that an attack on you? Is that a hit on you?
A 23 does hit.
Okay, you see him like come at you faster, and you see like the only thing you catch is his arm turns into like a giant blade about like 6 feet wide, and goes and it goes darting through you. 6, 12, 36 damage. The suit gets a big break in the side of it. You are alone, gnome. You are by yourself. Before you faced a lesser version of myself, and you had more of your allies with you. Now you face me as the power of an ancient versus you, trapped in your metal contraption. Perfect. Some die under the ground. You will die in the air, forgotten. You hear that in your head as he flies by, and you see him looping around for another pass. Robbie, go.
Yep, I know. All right.
What do you think, Sparky? Should we just charge it up and make a run at him? You think it'll be? I don't know about these upgrades you made. Do you think it'll be strong enough to hurt him?
No. If we blow up the suit, maybe that would be enough.
Right, we could blow up the suit.
But that would.
Can we get it
probably
to him?
kill us?
Yeah. How can we get out of the suit and get the suit to him without falling to our deaths?
Ask him to put the suit on.
Ask him to put the suit on. I don't think.
Yeah. No.
No.
Yes. No.
I don't know if he'd be interested, but I don't know. Another shot like that and.
He's coming out for another pass. We only have a couple seconds. I got nothing. I'm gonna shoot lightning, maybe. That's all I got.
Let's Okay, is there time for me to fly to the ground?
Okay, Sparky, do you think we could rig it? If we fly to the ground, eject out of the suit, charge it up so that it gets ready to explode, and point it straight at him.
Wait, we can blow the suit, and you can use the hatch in the back.
Hatch, right?
But then, there's the fall to worry about, but we only have seconds left, so it's better than nothing.
Doesn't the escape hatch have a parachute or something?
That's a great idea.
Oh, we'll fix that later.
For the future.
My third suit will have one.
You have seconds left. He's coming at you.
Okay.
You need to do something.
Let's do it. Charge it up, Sparky. I'm going in.
Okay. You go in. You boost it. You already have his charge thing, and you see him going. Here's everything I got. And the suit starts powering up like crazy. We're gonna make you roll an intelligence check,
Oh my god.
and you're gonna have to roll the intelligence check to get out of the suit before. So if you go too early, it won't do damage to him. If you go too late, you'll die.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's not going to be. You're a pretty smart guy. It's not too hard to figure it out. I'm going to make it a 13.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you roll really low, it's going to be too late. If you roll within 5 of that number, it'll just do it too early.
Okay. Here we go. Let's ditch this Sparky. Oh. An 8.
So that's within 5. So that means that you would have done it too early.
So, all right.
Are
In
you
my
gonna-
nervousness, I ditched.
Okay,
Oh, the reroll. Thank you. Okay, another
I'm
reroll.
next in the future now, I'm just gonna count down 5 seconds and give you the 5 seconds to do a reroll, and then it's gonna be over.
Okay, guys, remember you got to remind me of rerolls. Tony's not gonna do it anymore.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What are you doing? Reroll.
Reroll.
Are we allowed to remind
No.
you of reroll? You
I
can.
won't forget again. That was a
I
7.
was yelling reroll it. My mic was muted.
No. Okay. Well, that was a 7. So
Oh no!
that one will kill me. I believe I'm allowed to use one more reroll.
Oh my God, Rob, do you want to save this? Do you want
Rob,
to?
are you using a different die, I hope?
Oh my God.
I've got one more reroll. I mean, I guess I have to use that one because this one needs some dead.
Wait, how many shares do we have? How many shares do we have in stream?
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Or any
I have
pluses?
enough.
Someone let me know how many shares we have.
It
You can
doesn't
see
look
it.
like enough.
No. Nope. Not enough.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys. This is the final roll. Perhaps quite literally. Here we go. 22.
Whoa.
Jeez Louise.
Ah. Oh my God.
Oh my lord.
All I'm thinking is like, wow, this is it. This is how Sparky dies. It's kind of a fitting ending too.
It would've been.
Arky dies, he says.
Yes, Sparky.
Arky,
Forget
Arky.
about Arky.
Oh, no.
Who cares about Arky? Sparky?
Did you hear
We
Sparky?
almost lost Sparky.
Sparky and his friend died.
Scott Weber gives 1,000 stars. One more reroll for Arky and Sparky.
Thank God.
Oh,
Very
so
nice.
sad.
Okay, so Rob, you go to pull out, and you feel Sparky's hand. It's like, no, not yet. And then you go to go again. No, not yet.
Okay.
And then you're doing it, and you play it for the first time, and Sparky grabs onto your shoulders on the suit, and then you go out the hatch. He grabs onto you, and the both of you fall out into the sky, falling down, and the suit impacts with him, and with all the charge of energy put into it, goes flying outwards. Roll 1d100.
My
35.
cat is attacking me.
Killing me, Rob.
Okay, so the higher the better.
Higher the better. Okay, 35, not that high. Reroll. Okay. Good. Here we go. Oh God, 27.
Ah!
Worse. It's worse.
Reroll.
Oh my
Reroll.
god, you're making me nauseous.
Last reroll. By the way, Totem has. Oh no, that one I'll use from. That one's from my personal reroll.
You're
Okay.
making me nauseous. You're killing me.
Final one. Check this out. 32.
Roll a new set of dice.
Okay. So, Rob, the thing explodes. You see it slices his whole body in half and falls in pieces to the ground. And you see a third of the entire population of the zombies just fall. Like, fall to the ground. He falls down to the ground, like, screaming. He falls into the city, onto the ground. How much are you going to roll for this? If I roll a 9 or a 10, it's within the fortress. Ooh. He falls within... Which one? So, which fortress should be the middle fortress? What number? Pick a number.
3.
3.
Or there's 5, right?
It's 5 to the left. I just rolled a 6, actually. Hold on. Okay, number 2. Do you want me to keep that, or you want to re-roll it? Does it matter to you, or no? Anybody? Okay.
Keep it.
He falls into the second fortress right on top. And you see, like, some guards are knocked over like this, and he's sitting there, and you see, like, he's either dazed or dead, or you don't know what's happening. He may not be dead because, a lot of the zombies are still there. Oh, wow, Scott Weber just saved your life. 200 stars to Scott Weber, reminding us that Sparky has Featherfall. So on his character sheet. So Sparky goes, just throws a feather up in the air. It's like, Featherfall! And you guys float down. He says, look! And you see I forgot he had Featherfall completely. You see the necromancer fall into that tower, and you guys are just gliding down. What's up?
Is it the tower where Frigg is at by any chance?
Oh, and then roll for that. I'll roll for now. If I roll a 4 on a 1d4. Yes! Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Yeah. Wow.
Yes!
Okay, we're gonna go back over to the group in the by the tree, and the battle commences. We're gonna do a couple rounds right there. Hogar, you can make your attack. You see, you guys present. Do you say anything cool when you come out and reveal yourselves, or do you do something else? Hogar, oh no, damn, he can't hear you. Damn, he can't hear you.
Reconnect, dude.
Just reconnect. Tom, I'll let you go first. Thistle, actually, Thistle, you go first because Tom's is a little bit bigger.
I'm sneaking across the branch until they pull them in, and then when they pull them in, then I act.
Okay, so you sneak up top. Give me a stealth check, and you're trying. It's a little tricky. I would say give me an 18.
All right, that should be easy enough. A 22.
22. Okay, you sneak up top. You don't drop in any leaves or anywhere. You get above. You're above a shaman, or you're above one of the like heavy brute guys.
My objective is the shamans.
Okay. Lauren Hicks says about Arky, he lived. Okay.
I'm just thinking of Christian Slater in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh.
It's me, he made it.
He made it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's F me, he made it, is that what he says?
Yeah. When he shoots him over on the catapult.
Yeah.
That's a great part. That's a great part. Okay, so Tom, you start flashing light. It's brilliant and distracting until the orcs, everyone's looking at you trying to get a glimpse. The shamans stop what they're doing, and you just feel all this power rushing through you. Tom, what is the first action that you do with all this power?
I want to see if... honestly, the first thing I'm going to do is just see if I can call the forest animals to just kill these orcs. So
okay. You reach out to all animals. You immediately feel like a Cerebro type connection to them, and you just kind of like grasp your hands and like pull them in, and you see all the you feel them all like coming into position within the next round or two. Those start coming in.
Okay.
Hogar, are you there? Can I hear you, Dan?
Any better? Is this better?
Yeah, there you go.
Hey!
Hogar, what do you do?
Yay.
Jacques and Master Lane followed your lead.
Okay. I walk up to the entrance. I take out my sword. I take out my shield. I bang my sword on my shield and I say, "Come on, orcs! The Blackwater Bandits are here for you!"
They immediately look, "Ah!" They start rushing forward, not knowing who the hell you are or what you're doing. They run in. You can take your first attack. They start coming in. Go for it.
All right. So there's I'm gonna just put all my attacks on the one guy right in front of me.
Okay. It's the first guys in are not the brutes. They're like regular orcs. Just so you know.
Okay. So I rolled a 1 on my first roll.
Oh no. Okay.
I'll use my only reroll though.
Okay.
I used it. I got it.
Got it.
That's my only reroll. Okay, first attack. Okay, that's 29.
Different.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Did you didn't activate that thing, the ability yet that you got, right? The enhancement?
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, you're activating it. Okay. Okay, so regular orc, you're not even gonna have to roll. You just slice him in half. You hit. It's a with the enhancement and with your goggles and everything else. It's ridiculous. So how many attacks do you get?
3 attacks.
Okay, so the guys are running. All the orcs are running up to you guys. Jacques takes out his blades and goes, just starts fighting them off. And you see Master Lane. I'm gonna roll for him. Yo, and Master Lane comes in, moves his hands. He takes one orc. He pushes him to the side, like wraps him around, like throws him to the ground, elbows another orc into the head, and then reaches his palm and like a grasp into the other orc and rips out his heart.
Oh my god!
That's how powerful.
How powerful was it, Tony?
It was so powerful. It knocked over my whole setup.
So powerful.
Oh,
That's how
man.
powerful.
That's how powerful it was.
Hey, that's my answer.
It was so high. How high was it? It was so high you just couldn't see it.
Can't see.
This is not gonna hold. Okay, Dan, roll for the other 2 attacks.
Okay. 36. And I'm just so you know, with these super power ups. I'm adding 19 to every roll.
It's amazing.
And my last attack is a 31.
31. Okay, so you go. You stab your sword down the guy in like an angled slash, and you cut through his body. The next guy comes up. You take the sword and you slam it into his face and through him. And then the last one, you do the same thing and cut across the chest. You dispatch them quickly and easily. Jacques stabs the guy, slashes the guy in the throat, takes a dagger, hits a guy in the face, and you guys are just murdering people, murdering orcs left and right. It's literally like a dicing machine every time they run up to you for the first round. Thistle, that started. Are you doing anything?
Can I reach one of the shaman?
Yes, absolutely. You can drop in on one if you want.
So I drop in on one of the shaman.
Go for it.
Do I make my full attack or just one attack?
You have to. You can do your full attack.
All right.
Because you're waiting, you drop it in. So the shaman are actually all together. So you can do a very lethal attack here if you execute it correctly.
20. Wait, hold on. 22.
Hit.
27. And a 22.
Okay, so you drop in on the first shaman with the blade, and go for a backstab. Literally drop in and insert the blade right into the back of his neck, and roll damage for that.
All right, so it's 9. Hold on. I gotta roll a lot of dice. Sorry.
So remember, everybody at home, that Vin and Dan and Tom are like ridiculously souped up right now.
Go on. All right, so
Jesus Christ, 26, 30, 35 on the first attack.
Okay.
10 and 10 on the second attack. And then the third attack is... Oh, sorry.
Carry the 4.
Yeah, legitimately. And then 32 on the third attack.
Okay, so you land on the first guy. You drive the blade into basically into the back of his neck, into his spine. He immediately dies. You take your second attack, and you stab the second guy, which is for the 10 damage, which hurts him partially. And then you have 2 weapons or 1 weapon?
Two. It's
So then you pull out the blade, and then you slash him across the neck, and he bleeds out and dies. And there's only 1 shaman left after your first drop in.
Okay.
The shaman is shocked. That's basically a surprise round for you. He has no return action. He's not ready for it. The other orcs are going in. Dan, or you have an orc on you, miss. An orc on Jacques is a miss, and 1 orc comes in and slashes Lane, and like cuts the side of his arm out. Not off. Sorry, like up. Does 9 damage actually. So the orcs don't do much of a kickback, but you see the brutes in the back that are like much bigger than all the rest of them, and they just start moving forward like they're actually bigger than Hogar coming up, and it's kind of worrying you guys a little bit. Tom, what are you doing?
All right. I feel like charged with all the energy of Andaria, like within me.
Yeah.
I want to try and channel that energy into the tree to see if I can replenish it.
Interesting. Okay. Roll a wisdom check.
Okay. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You start propelling the energy that you're taking from the surrounding forest, and you're throwing it at the tree. That's what you're doing for this round.
Yeah.
Hogar, start making your attacks. Thistle, start making your attacks on the.
I already rolled them while I was going. So.
Oh, awesome.
A natural 20, a 29, and a 27.
Okay, so you kill the shaman before he can act. You see him start to cast something. He throws some kind of spell component in the air and starts to cast like a hex on you, and you just stab him in the face. You see the brutes turn around.
It was
and the brutes,
by the way.
Jesus. You see the brutes turn around, and the brutes are about to start approaching you to do damage. You can put your 2 attacks on 1 brute. There aren't any others that are close.
So a 29 and a 27. Do those hit?
Yeah, those are both hits. So you stab it. You stab the 2 blades into the brute. You can tell you hurt him, but you can see in his eyes, it's almost like he's so powered up that he barely flinches from the pain. You can deal your damage.
He's on PCP, Vin.
Yeah, really.
Holgar, how you doing damage? What's your attacks?
My first attack was a 25.
Yep.
And then my second attack was a 1.
Oh no. Okay, you kill 1 guy. The other 2 orcs rush you and get by you.
30 damage, Tony.
30 damage, got it. So you stab that brute. He doesn't show much of a reaction, but you can tell like you're doing something to him. Dan, what's your arm class?
23.
Okay, you have 1 hit on you. 7 damage.
Okay.
1,000 stars coming in for some reroll for whoever needs it. I don't know who it's from yet. Oh, from Ani. from Oni. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thank
that.
you.
Money.
There it is. Don Cheadle's tree in the chat. Amazing. If you look at the chat, you'll see it's Don Cheadle's Captain Planet. That's Tom right now. Jackie Scholl, if I don't see Captain Planet in your memes without context, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay. So yeah, you get that one attacking you. I don't know if that means much to you, Dan, because you have so much DR right now.
No, it does nothing to me.
I laugh at his attack.
Jacques attacks for a natural 20
Yeah.
Nice.
and
I
a 17.
gained 5 hit points
miss.
this round too.
Master Lane rolls an 18 and a natural 20. So Master Lane,
Yeah.
all three of you are just cleaning up. It looks like the scene of Lord of the Rings when they're walking to Théoden's throne when he's like imprisoned by
Right.
Wormtongue, and they're just beating up guys walking forward. You guys are just cutting people down left and right. The shamans are dead on the other side within the first 6 seconds of combat. The three guys there, you guys kill about 8 guys. So literally almost half of the orcs are dead, and you hear in the distance the rumbling sound of animals like stampeding in, and in the air you see Tom just shooting rainbow light into the tree in the center. Brooke, you're up and you're going to the top. It takes you a long time. You're synced out of time with this battle right now. So you fly for another probably like 20-25 minutes, and you get to the top, and you see there's a woman and a man, and they look like elves. They have like blonde hair, like very long hair, and wings on their back, and they're actually like farming the land. And you look above them, and you can see that the sky is basically space almost, with like a certain color of like blue and purple from below. And you see the sun in Andar, which is Andar, and it's somehow very breezy and very warm here at the same time. And the woman just like stops harvesting the crops, whatever she's doing, and you see the man just stand up, and they look at you like perplexed a little bit. What do you do?
I speak to them. Can they hear me?
I can hear you, but you don't know if they hear you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Can they hear me? They can hear me? Go ahead.
Hello, gentlemen and madam. I need.
What day is it?
You there?
This is the day of greetings. I should have named this episode "A Day of Greetings." You, sir. What day is it?
You seriously. Hello.
That's episode 5. So season 3, episode 5. You, sir. What day is it?
What day is this?
It's Earth Day.
Captain and Daria on Earth Day. Amazing.
That's the best. I'm so happy.
Fantastic. I had no idea.
The best.
Go ahead,
Excuse
Brooke.
me. Excuse me.
They look at you. They're looking at you.
Can you hear me?
They just you see the woman just goes like this, like she says something in like a different language in Elven. It seems like something like Elven, but it seems different.
Okay. I say, where am I? What is this place?
She turns to you and she says something. You don't understand it.
Okay. I tell her that the planet Vandaria is in trouble. I don't know if you can understand me. I can't understand you, but the planet of Vandaria is in trouble, and we need your help. If that's possible.
She looks at you. She looks at you, and she like puts her hand out,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden, you disappear. And you're back in your body. It runs out.
I'm back in my body.
And that is where we're going to stop today for Audio Dungeon. Guys, thank you so much for playing this episode. Guys, I'm very happy where this is going. This is 3 epic storylines happening all at the same time. Arky is defending the Red City all by himself, fighting the Necromancer. Brooke is meeting new species on the planet that are not meant to be in the game for a very long time. And Captain Andari is unleashing rainbow light into the tree, while Holgar, Jacques, and Master Lane are literally destroying every single orc that walks up to him. Literally like the like last week we were talking about in Dungeon Talk, the line in Airplane. next. Guys, thank you so much. Join our Gleam giveaway. Please like, subscribe, and follow us on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Guys, join Dungeon Dwellers and head over to theaudiodungeon.com, and you can see all the enhancements you saw today, the ways to contribute to the show. A lot of people have been getting it in so far right now, and that's what you're seeing here today. They're very specific. You can customize them. It's all on theaudiodungeon.com. You can do it all before the week. So for some people who don't watch the show live, it's a way for you to get involved and for us to mention you would be on here live with us, which is what we love. We want you guys to interact and be a part of the show as much as you can. Guys, thank you for joining. For those of you that have access on Patreon, patreon.com/audiodungeon. You can head over now in the next couple of minutes to our Discord, and you can check out the after show, which will be going on in a few minutes, Dungeon Talk. Guys, thank you. Tony Hansen, Ross Pataro, Dan Isgro, Damian Scro, Brooke Armstrong, Vinny Pro, Tom Gakoza. Thank you to the staff, Todd, and everyone else that's helping out the show. Thank you to Percival. Thank you to our sponsors. And guys, we appreciate you. We'll see you next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much, guys. We will see you on the flip side.